What's up, y'all? What is good, YouTube? Boop. I'm over here listening to Future. And how Future be having you. What's up, everyone? What is good? Y'all up in this stream? What's going on, everyone? Thought I would do a little live stream tonight. What up, Rob? My phone is dead. What's good, Jay? Nothing much. Nothing much. Love the shirts. Definitely need the run shirt. Oh, dude, we should talk offline because I still want to talk about your thing on my channel as well. Oh, this is just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was gonna like make something in the kitchen, but then I didn't exactly want to do a stream. But then I'm kind of hungry and I just want to make something real quick, you know? So I just made this real fast. No, I haven't got my bike fixed. I'm not really worried about it because I just use it just the full throttle, and I have 2 batteries, so yeah, I can just pretty much go anywhere in the city. If you guys are wondering the light, I ordered a light from Amazon. So I have a really, really nice light now. I had one before, but I let someone borrow it, and then I like went traveling for a while and just forgot about it, and then they moved. I can go about 20 to 25 miles. How high do you get when you do your videos? What do you mean, how high do I get when I do my videos? What, are you trying to say I'm high or something? Do you miss Macedonia? I was actually thinking about Macedonia earlier today, believe it or not. I definitely miss Macedonia. There's a couple things I miss about it a lot. I love how small Skopje was. And I just like how like easy going everyone was and how friendly people were, but it was really hot. Maybe if I like went at a different time of year where it's not as hot, it wouldn't be so bad. But I had a blast there. It was just chill, you know? It definitely wasn't extravagant, you know what I mean? Skopje is not a place that I would go tell a first-time traveler to go to. It's more of, I don't know, it's just a different place. I mean, like I said, there's nothing really. I mean, of course, there's hiking, there's mountains, there's parties, there's restaurants, you know, just like there is in every other country. But for some reason, it just had a different like spice to it, you know. Now, I know that if I do go back, maybe things won't be the same, you know? And this is why some travelers never go to the same place more than once. But I disagree with that. I say, yo, if you like a place, go back. Like, for example, Cape Town. I couldn't imagine just going to Cape Town and maybe staying for 1 week or 2 weeks and then, or you never ever going back to South Africa. Like, I couldn't imagine that, you know? But I know people, like, that's their strategy. Like, they never go back to the same place twice. You know, with, like, with an exception, you know what I mean? Like, if you got a layover that's going to be there for if you got a layover that's going to be there for 24 hours, that's one thing. Okay, I'm almost done. You guys aren't talking. You guys are not. You guys aren't active in the stream. I'm almost done eating. You know, so I was thinking about using the GoPro Max. I was, but the thing with the GoPro Max is, like, I'm not really going anywhere to use it. Like, I'm not traveling anywhere. I don't think I'm gonna travel outside the U.S. for the rest of 2020. These are things I like, sort of like trying to make my mind up, and I don't think I'm gonna travel for like the rest of this year. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't even know if like traveling is gonna be a thing. But yeah, it does look like I'm gonna travel anytime soon. So it's kind of bad, but oh, you like I love South Africa. It's my favorite. You guys are very active tonight. I'm used to y'all like bouncing off the walls. Have you been to Colorado? So if you want to get technical, I guess you can say no, I haven't. But I definitely have driven through Colorado, but I really haven't explored it. But yeah, technically, I have been to Colorado because I went through, but I didn't really go out and do much, you know. Oh my gosh, like, are you guys on? Of your show, did you create it? Yeah, I did. It's crazy to think that traveling will be. I don't know what traveling is gonna be like. Nice thing that you in post production, that way you can edit the shot out in full video without turning the camera. Yeah. That's true. You can do that with GoPro. What does your shirt say? I don't know. Some people like my shirt, some people don't. But it says. I don't know if I definitely will travel from the U.S. for sure. I just won't travel like internationally, and I'll probably travel by car from the U.S. Who knows? I could possibly be moving somewhere else in the country. In this country, this place, if things work in my favor, I'm working on sort of, I'm trying to do something, right? And if this thing that I'm trying to do works, I may move to another place in the country, and this place I think will really surprise a lot of you people, because y'all gonna be like, for real? You end up moving there, you know? But it's kind of like, if I can get this whole like idea thing going like I wanted to, I can go live somewhere else. because I'm sort of trying to plan an exit plan for San Francisco, because this place is I don't think it's gonna be popping here for some time with this whole coronavirus thing going on. I think that other parts of the country will just open up. They'll be opened up, but then there's just gonna be more measures here in San Francisco as well as New York. Now the thing about New York is I'll probably actually end up going to New York quite frequently, just because um, New York is a little bit different than San Francisco. It's like I can already tell a lot of people have already left the city, yo. Like I can tell, like big time. Like I can tell by there's certain ways. I can tell by like the traffic with the sharing economy and how like it is. I mean, I don't know. Things look a little bit different now than they did in the first week that the coronavirus started. Like things look a little bit different. It kind of looks like definitely when the Rona started, it was like that's when things started. But now I noticed that I don't know. I want to say things were changing. Go to Vegas, you might be able to hustle there better. I mean, I just pretty much want to go someplace that's much cheaper to live. That's pretty much what I want to do. Is go somewhere where it's much cheaper to live. And that's a lot of places in the U.S. Like a lot of places. Arizona is a big place. Gosh, even parts outside of New York City are not like too bad. I mean, it's not as cheap as like Arizona. But then if you live in a place like Arizona, chances are you probably have to have a car. And like if you live outside of New York City, maybe you can still get away with not having a car. But the place that I am thinking of moving to, it's the type of place where like almost like basically everybody has a car. But if I would move there, I would try to live in this area where I can sort of get around and get to all the places that I need to get to without a car. So pretty much my thing. I have like this huge pimple and I like popped it like right before this live stream, and it was crazy because I was sitting here like right here in front of the camera, right? And I was looking at it because like I'm filming on an iPad, right? So the camera's here, but like the large screen is here. And I was, instead of looking in a mirror, because I have this light here, it's like really bright. Instead of looking in the mirror, going to the bathroom, looking in the mirror, I was just got in the camera and got really close and like popped it, right? But before I popped it, of course I cut the camera on and filmed it. So like there's a video on my iPad of me like sitting here like getting really close up to the camera and like popping it, and I was like zooming in and like just looking at like my face and like my teeth and like my hairs, and I was just like, wow, this is bizarre. Insane. What's up, everyone? Your buddy makes $260 a day on DoorDash. I mean, you can still. I didn't say you can't make money, but I said that it's not the same as it once was. Yeah, but the problem with this is the main thing I'm running into with picking a place to live in the U.S. Okay. The whole thing is, I don't exactly want to live in I don't exact like the place I want to live is not a prime place in the U.S. It's kind of like one of those, it's not a New York and it's not a San Francisco place, basically. It's not one of those. So since it's not a New York and it's not a San Francisco, it's going to be a lot cheaper. And in New York and San Francisco, it's going to be more. But all those places where you can like live downtown and not need a car, all of those places are freaking expensive already. That's how it's going already. You know, like even Nashville, like there's parts of Nashville where like you can get away with not having a car, but all of those places are like mad expensive. So like I want to pick a place where like, and believe it or not, there's actually some places in the U.S. But what about DC? Isn't DC like mad expensive, yo? Techno. I do like techno. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of techno. Like, for some reason, I was watching some YouTube video, and in the video they said deep house, and I like went and typed in like deep house, and I've been listening to deep house like mad lately. I haven't even been listening to any hip hop that much. Stop paying rent. No, I pay rent today. Dude, fix. Or reuse this box truck live anywhere. Yeah, but the thing, I kind of want to have like sort of like a office slash studio, and in the garage, that sort of thing. That's another reason why I want to live in a place where it's much cheaper. And then also I look at this like this. If I can accomplish this while I'm stuck in the U.S., by the time I get ready to leave the U.S., at least like I would already moved and stuff like that. I'm not that big a fan of the van lifestyle. I still thought about buying a van to use for TaskRabbit, and then I also thought about buying a van. I could use it for TaskRabbit. Then let's say I want to go to LA, right? For a couple days. I want to go for 5 days. I want to go for a week. I want to go to LA. Okay? If I had like a van, I could just drive to LA and like just sleep in the van and don't have to like pay for a place to stay. So I was thinking about that, So I don't necessarily like have to live in the van, but then I can just have a van and like, do things with it, make money with it in the daytime, sleep in it when I'm traveling. Or maybe if I want to go like Northern California, because I was thinking about going up to Humboldt County. I have a friend from Tennessee that lives in Humboldt County. He lives on like this weed farm, and I think it would be really, really cool to go because it would just be really different. Instead of going to a grape farm where there was like, vineyards and all that, this would just be like a weed farm. It would just be very, very different. You know what I'm saying? Why has caviar been slow this week in SF? Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you why caviar has been slow. It's been slow because of, haven't you noticed whenever you go to restaurants on caviar, there's more customers in line than there are delivery people, and it wasn't always that way. No, it wasn't always that way. Nowadays, what's going on? There's a really big push to help the restaurants, and the best way to help the restaurants is go to the restaurant and place your order yourself and don't use a food delivery service. So that's a big thing right now. Also, we've had decent weather this week. Like it's been really sunny if you notice. So by the weather being so nice, what people will do is they'll just go for a walk, and it might be a really long walk, but they'll go for a walk to like, a restaurant, pick up the food. Maybe they'll walk back and eat. Maybe they'll go to the park and eat, So that's another thing that's going on too. That's why it's kind of slow. People are just getting their own food. chilling on weed farms. Yeah, but like I kinda want to do that. That would be fun. Did you see Sam Shapers talk about the boosted bike? Oh, did he make a new video? Or I did see that video of where they was talking about the skateboards and the bikes, but did he make another video talking about boosted? Sam Schaefer. A boosted bike would have been dope, but honestly, that boosted bike, the way that bike looked, it didn't look like it was gonna be the coolest bike. Maybe it would have had interchangeable batteries, which would have been pretty dope. But I don't know. I can't really tell you the specs and all that. Maybe I'm pretty sure the app would have worked with the bike, and that would have been everything to have an app to work with a bike. Oh my gosh, that would be everything, yo. Like that would be so cool. Like that would be so cool. But you guys know who bought Boosted, right? Lime Scooters bought Boosted. So what I think is gonna happen is they're gonna integrate some of that technology into Lime Scooters. Some of the Boosted Rev, maybe they're gonna integrate some of that technology, and possibly they could come out with more like scooters. I don't necessarily know about skateboards. I mean, I guess they could because Boosted has already a loyal brand. They also have a loyal following, and how much money have you invested in your rad bike versus boosted boards? Oh my gosh. So the thing about boosted boards is I want to say I've got more of a return on investment from boosted boards than I have the red power bike. And the reason why I say that is I've taken the skateboard so many places that I could not have taken the bike. Like, so many places, y'all. And I have saved so much money. Now, don't get me wrong, I've saved a lot of money with the bike. But when I compare the amount of money I've saved with the bike versus the skateboard, it's like the bike is like this much, the skateboard is like the screen. Like this is the bike, this is the skateboard, like the screen, like how much money I've saved. And it's not just the amount of money I save, it's the time. It's the time, yo. So you see, right now you're talking about shout out to your Aussie boosted videos. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, boosted boy right here. See, there's no way I could take a bike in this situation. What do you think of the one wheel? I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, but the boosted board. The cool thing about the boosted board is this right here. I went to Australia, yo. Flew into Sydney, left the airport on the skateboard with a backpack on the back and a backpack on the front. Left the airport on the skateboard and rode like 5 miles, like roughly 5 miles, stopped at a bar, had a beer, charged the skateboard, rode another 3 miles to the hostel that I was staying at. And then for the whole month of Australia, I didn't take any buses. I didn't take not one. No, I did take an airport bus when I was in Melbourne, but in Sydney, no buses, not one Uber. I did take 4 trains, but basically how I took 4 trains was this: I had to take 2 trains going there, and then take 2 trains coming back. So like it was a round trip type deal. And I went there to skate. It was just too far to skate there because it was 2 trains and it was like an hour away. So I did that and took the skateboard the whole time. I remember once I flew into, what was it, the Gold Coast or whatever. Flew into the Gold Coast, rode the skateboard from the airport to the place where I was staying. You know, I mean, the same way in New York. I was in New York, 3 summers ago. yeah, 3 summers ago in New York. Stayed in New York for the whole summer. Took the subway like 5 times. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. When you go to New York and you do not take the subway, it is a completely different city. Like, it's not the same city when you go there and you don't take the subway. Like, it is so much better of a city. Like, when you stay above ground all the time. And there's no other way I probably would have experienced this unless, like, maybe if I had a bike. But once again, like, a bike is, like, big. And, like, a lot of places that you stay in New York, maybe you're on the 3rd floor or the 4th floor, you know? Or the 2nd floor. And you just can't take a bike. But with the skateboard, you can take the skateboard with you. Like, it just works, you know. My hair's all crazy back here. Yeah, dude. Australia. Okay, the crazy thing about Australia was so much fun. It was lonely, and the people were boring. But the fun part about Australia was this right here. Australia was like super chill. Like, it was super chill, y'all. Like, super chill. Like, English speaking country. So there's no language barriers. It was expensive, but it was, you know, cheaper than San Francisco, you know, because the Australian dollar is falling, like, it's falling a little bit. But roughly my day is, like, I would, like, meet skaters on the weekends because people, you know, were busy, they had work and stuff like that. But what I would do is I would wake up and get on Google Maps, and I would look for places to charge. Now, I would go to Starbucks, but then after a while, when you're traveling and you're trying to save money, you don't want to go to Starbucks 5 times a day to charge, you know, your skateboard. So what I figured out is, why won't I just go to libraries and charge? Because if I go to libraries, I can use the computer, just like I can use the computer at Starbucks, use the computer at the library, and then I can use the computer at the library, and then I can, you know, charge a skateboard, and then by the time the skateboard's done charging, I can take off, ride to the next library. And this is how I got to experience Sydney and Melbourne. Basically all day, like, I was just out skating all day. It was freaking amazing, yo. It was freaking amazing. But once again, I would have to say, like, it was kind of a lonely place because it was very... Australia's a very cliquish place. Like, it's a very, very cliquish place. A lot of people, they don't just go to Australia, like, in the backpacker scene. People don't just go to Australia for, like, short amount of time. Like, almost all the people that I met in the backpacking scene, they're like basically living in Australia. So that's just kind of one thing that stood out versus all the other countries I've ever went to. Like, I've never ever met so many people that just go there to live, you know, like, out of every other country I went to. But it makes sense because Australia is so far away from Europe. And a lot of people from Europe, like, go live in Australia. So it makes total sense, you know. Yeah, oh, I love to travel. Like, I've been to 65 countries so far. I was trying to go to 100 countries, but I got caught up in this whole Rona situation. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. I think it's gonna be a while. Yeah, I've been to some pretty wild places, yo. Australia was like one of the chillest places I ever went to. Like, the only problems I had, like danger problems I had in Australia was almost getting hit by cars, because the drivers are shit in Australia, yo. If you think American drivers are bad, no. Australia. When I was riding from the airport, I got hit by a car, and then I got hit by a car again, in pretty much the same spot. Like a few weeks later, you know. Yeah, they did the same thing both times. Like they just like, ooh, parking spike. They don't even look, and I'm just like, oh gosh, yo. But then I don't know. Australia is wild. It's like the Wild Wild West. Boston drivers. Yeah, Australia was wild, yo. I would say probably my favorite country is South Africa, but then South Africa is different because you just kind of have to roll with the punches in South Africa. Because you hear so many people. Okay, this is the thing about South Africa. I don't know if this is true or I don't know if. Okay, this is the thing about South Africa. The media, the media always puts out there that it's dangerous, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. And don't get me wrong, it is dangerous. Like a lot of things happen. But then it just makes me wonder, like, just how bad is it really? You know? It just really makes me wonder. South Africa, South America next. Maybe South America. South America's closer. What was your least favorite place to travel to? I would say. I mean, honestly, if I have to say any place, I'm not really gonna say that country. I was gonna say EAU, but for the most part, the only bad experience I had there was in the airport. I mean, I really didn't have any bad experiences outside the country. And I did break like a really, really. I could have gotten in a lot of trouble. Like I committed like this really big crime when I was there, and they were just like, just don't do it, And I could have gotten into a lot of trouble, but and there everybody's really nice. Except for the airport. The airport was it really sucked. You have to pee real quick. I just have to see where else did I not like. Yeah, it was Dubai. I'm trying to think where else. For the most part, I try not to judge a country on the borders. I totally try not to judge a country on its borders, but sometimes you judge a country on its borders. What country? I did not like Montenegro. Did not like Montenegro, y'all. This is killing me. I did not like Montenegro at all. Like, I had kids, like little white kids, freaking throwing rocks at me because they'd never seen a black person before. And I was like, oh, welcome to Eastern Europe. But I love Eastern Europe, though. I'd go back. I mean, if I could go back, I'd go back. But I don't think I'd want to go for a minute because what's it gonna be like there? Like, how many of their businesses closed? But probably not that many because around there, they're used to hard times, I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but you know what I mean? It's not like, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying. You went to Egypt? I've been to Egypt. I went to Egypt a couple of years ago. Let's hang out. I live in the Panhandle. Oh, you live in the Panhandle? Come on, let's do it. I'm like sleepy. I think as soon as I get on live stream, I get sleepy. Yeah, no, social distance. Yeah, social distance. Maybe I'll make a shirt. Social distancing suck. What part? I live in the TL. I live basically I live on Market Street for the most part. What happened to those girls in Macedonia? So I still talk to them. One of them got married and moved to. Okay, the girl that I was chilling with the most, she actually got married and moved to Romania. The skinny chick, she's still there, and the other girl's sister is still around. You smoking tonight? No, I'm not smoking tonight. Just being open 24 hours, everything is closed. I know, Miss Bazaars. I know. Things will open back up, but what will things be like when they open back up? You know, flights now, they've got rid of food. They're not even charging food now. Favorite music from different cultures. I really, really like reggae. I really like reggae. I like reggaeton. Reggaeton is pretty popular. It's from it's really popular in like Central America. Um, I kind of like a lot of this funky German music, you know. And then I like random African music, like just African beats. So I like just random stuff from around the world, you know. Reggaeton. Curiosity. I checked flights to London. It was like 4,000. When did you check flights to London? I'm gonna check flights to London. Well, flights could. I think flights may actually go up because there was gonna be less flights and then less seats on the flights that are going. I mean, that's why I'm not really tripping about traveling. I know it's gonna be a while before it returns back to normal. So like, I'm just kind of bummed out, you know, because like I'm just bummed out. But then at the same time, like I've already been to like 65 countries. Like that's a large chunk of the world. That's a large chunk of the world. Like I don't even think about it, you know. I just think about how I can't do it anymore. But then, see, they're not. They're like 1,000, which is a lot because they used to be cheaper. But this time of year, the prices typically go back up. Oh, flights to London, they're roughly under 700 even throughout July. Well, cause there's not that many people going. Like even if you freaking go, even if you fly to London, like I'm pretty sure a lot of the places are closed. Or maybe London's back open. Like I don't want to say it is. Yeah, I don't know. I can stay in the U.S. for a little bit, work, save money, like buy like I don't know, do some American stuff. You know, it sucks, but oh well. You know, nothing stays the same forever. You know, you always gotta go with the flow. Things change. Time for a cooking session. I'll do a cooking session next time. Maybe I'll do a cooking session tomorrow. I really want to go to. I really want to go to Where did I want to freaking go to in the world? You know, the next country I'll probably go to. I'll tell you the next country I'll probably go to, like straight up for real, and this will probably be really soon. This will probably be within like 2 or 3 months. Is Canada. I'll probably actually go to Canada because can you believe that I've never been to Canada? Like I've crossed the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know how many times. Like because I love going to Europe, yo. And then flights to Europe, they used to be like cheap, and I'm talking about like $300 cheap, like round trip, like for real, like no extra funny fees, like $300 round trip, like go there and back, you know. You say go south. Well, I've already been to Mexico, but I've never been to Canada, and that's insane that I've been to 65 countries and I've never been to Canada. You know, like that's kind of insane. So that'll because Canada. The reason why I'll probably go to Canada because it's just easy to go to. Like I can get there without even getting on an airplane. You know, if I really wanted to, I could just you know rent a car and drive up there. But what I'll probably do is just like maybe take a train or take a bus up there. That's because Canada is basically America. You know, I don't want to say that because I don't want Canadians to get mad. But you know, I've never been to Canada, but I would only imagine that the cultures are very similar. You know what I mean? I would imagine that give us more nature videos. You want more nature videos? But the reason why I don't give you guys more nature videos is because I live in the city. Like, I live like smack dead in the city. Like, majority of the time, I do not leave a 2 mile radius unless I'm going on the other side of the city to the beach. You know? So maybe I'll leave about a 3.5 mile radius. So I don't go no farther than 3.5 miles. And 3.5 miles is far, you know. 3.5 miles, that's like at the beach on the other side of the city. Like, that's too far. Like, I'm feeling like I need to get closer to the house, you know. But that's how the city life is. You know, when you're close to home, it's all good. Well, if you go to Canada, yeah, I'll let y'all know if I go to Canada. If I go to Canada, I'll definitely keep y'all posted. Go north, might as well go to Alaska. You know, Alaska is one I could possibly check out. What made you grow your hair? I didn't grow my hair, I just got extensions. So I was in South Africa, and I got some guy walked up to me with a crochet hook and was like, "Hey man, I think you use dreadlocks." And I was like, "For real? How?" He said, "You got plenty of hair. I can just add them, and you have them." And I was like, okay. Where should I visit first in Africa? You know, it really depends on who you ask. That's one thing I've noticed. It really depends on who you ask, because I would say go to South Africa, but I hear a lot of people say go to Ghana, and then I hear a lot of people say go to go to East Africa, go to Kenya, go to Tanzania. But I think most people I don't think most people just pop up to Tanzania for their first African country. That was a little random. I think a lot of people go to like Ghana. I think Ghana will be a good one to go to. I've never been to Ghana, but I know a lot of people that go to Ghana is the first one. And also Ghana is very from what I hear is very, very black. Versus South Africa. South Africa it is very black. Especially Johannesburg. Oh my gosh. But Johannesburg is almost like Johannesburg is freaking dope, yo. Like, they would say a lot of bad things about Joburg, and yeah, they say a lot of bad things about Joburg, but dude, I'm telling you, it's a dope place. Like, especially if, like, you know, it's a cool place. South Africa is almost like America. Like, it's pretty mixed. You know, especially Cape Town. Like, it's pretty mixed. But from what I heard, Ghana is like very black. And there's So I heard a lot of people say Ghana. I guess you could say. I mean, I guess you could go to Egypt. But then the thing about Egypt, and also Morocco, because I've been to Morocco too, and I've been to Egypt. Egypt, the people, they're not really black. They're not black at all. I actually didn't see I didn't see like any black people in Africa really. You know, in Egypt. They're darker skinned, but a lot of them are like almost like white. But they're not. They're like Greekish color, you know, like got more of a tan color to them, but they're definitely not like black. Were they friendly? I thought South Africa was very friendly. Yeah, I thought South Africa was very friendly. The thing about traveling around South Africa, especially being American, is once you get outside the airport and stuff like that, if you're black, you just blend in, right? You just blend in, especially if you are not dressed. Especially if you are not dressed too American, okay? Because sometimes people will dress like very American. Um, and what I mean by that is like, I don't know, what's very American. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm like, I, I'm just trying to think like, because it's like, if you go to Joburg or if you go to Cape Town, like it's like a big city, so you can wear anything and get away with it. You know what I mean? Um, but just traveling around, like if you just go like low key, and especially if you wear like local clothes, if you wear like local clothes for real, like if you wear local clothes, people will like think that you're local. Like you'll have people come up to you speaking like different languages like all the time, like all the time, like and a lot of it's like Zulu, I think, and they'll and it's just like, oh, I don't know, and then when you talk, they're gonna be like, you know, you sound different, you know, and then that's when they'll figure out that like you're not from there, and then once they figure out you're not from there, you know, they'll be like, oh, where you from? Where you from? And you know, obviously you don't sound British. See, that's the thing about English speakers. You don't sound British, and 99% of the time you are not from Australia. If you are black, you're not. You're from America. Majority of the time, in most countries, if you are black, they automatically think you're from America. Like they automatically think it. Like they don't think you're from Africa. They think you're from America because they're like, yo, an African passport can't even get over here, you know? So you must be from America. Audio sync is off. Is it off, really? Can someone else confirm that? Aren't Africans racist towards black Americans? Okay, so I've definitely experienced some of that. I've definitely experienced some of that. I've experienced some of that here in the U.S., and I've also experienced some of that on the continent. In the U.S., I experienced that when I got stuck in the elevator with that guy, now with the African guy. He was just like, didn't do anything. Oh, the audio is out of sync. So I don't know. Maybe I have to end the stream. Yeah, I just end the stream because I think that call knocked it off. So should I just end the stream then? Jamie Foxx, Africans, good. Audio is fine. Or maybe I should just like talk like this because this way you don't see my mouth, so it's not out of sync. But that's really weird. We good. I just got here. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, we're talking about Africans. I don't know. Are they? I mean, are they? I don't know if they're jealous or not. I really don't know if they're jealous or not because they could be jealous or it could just be their culture not to smile and it could be their culture to act different. But yeah, I want to say sometimes I've noticed that like, yeah, I think they're just giving me a hard time because I'm American. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I know, dude. You say keep talking. It's a lot more interesting than what's on TV. You know, a lot of times I'm on YouTube and I'm looking for stuff to watch because like I don't want to live stream. Like for the past like 2 nights, I got in live stream because I just didn't want to. But then I got this light in the mail. You guys want to see this light? Oh gosh, my hand is above this camera. What do you think of Black Americans moving to the continent to reconnect their roots? I think it's a good idea. I think it's a super idea. I think it's a really good idea. I think it's a really, really good idea, yo. I think it's a really good idea. Because, oh my gosh. I think it's a good idea that they move back. I mean, that Black people go and live on the continent. I think it's a really good idea. Do I want to take off and leave the continent? Take off and leave and live somewhere in the continent? I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind where I want to live. You know. So I don't know. That could be a possibility. I mean, buying a place somewhere on the continent would be a lot cheaper than buying a place in most parts of the U.S. And then you would have like a bigger place. Also, are these hornets really coming to kill people now? Is that just the next thing that's gonna hit us? Cause this is terrifying, guys. Like, I mean, it really makes me want to stay in San Francisco because it's so windy. You know, hornets can freaking, you can't survive out here. I'm gonna be out there thanking God for that wind. I mean, are they coming now? I mean, how are they killing people already? Yo, I think I'm gonna start doing lives like every night. You think so? I think I'm gonna start doing lives every night because I'm not gonna lie, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to make a video. It's very difficult to make a video because like majority of the time I'm not even working. You know, majority of the time I'm not even doing anything, and there's not really much to show. Like, I go to a restaurant, like, yeah, I pick the food up. Yeah, and then I drop it off at the building, and like I don't even really go in the building, you know. So like, you know, like today I think I did what 5 deliveries, like all day. Yeah, I literally made more money in referrals on the internet than I did freaking deliveries. What about Philadelphia? Ooh, Philadelphia would not be a bad place because Philadelphia is very close to New York. That's the thing. I want to be really close to a big city. You know, Philadelphia would actually be. I should probably look at Philly, dude. I should really look at Philly because Philly could work out. Like I could really have both things. I could have like a decent place, like a nice place, and then I could really be close to a major city. So if I wanted to, like I could like go to New York, like for the day, you know, come back, or go stay for the day, the night, and go. You know what I mean? I look forward to your live streams, dude. I hate when I miss them because they're super. Oh yeah, man, I think I'm gonna start doing live streams every night because I kind of like it, especially with like a light. You know, a light makes it like so much better because I like before I wouldn't do a live stream at night because I had just this one light in here, and this light was just it's in this corner. You know what I mean? If I could take that light and like move it over here, like it would actually be dope. But like with it in this corner, I would have to sit that way, and I would rather sit with this background just because like it's just cool. Like sit with this background. Who wants to? I think Philly is good for somewhere in tourist. Yeah, you're right. Philly, I would imagine the weather can get pretty brutal in the winter in Philly. But I'm not really worried about that. Most parts of the U.S., the weather gets... the weather gets cold in the winter, you know? It just depends on, like, if it snows and all that. You know, a tiny house. A tiny house wouldn't be a bad idea. I thought about doing a tiny house. The problem with a tiny house is there's a lot of preparation involved, and I don't really want to do all that. Mm-mm. Hey, were you smoking tonight? Do I look high or something? Why people keep asking me if I'm stoned? Do you pay for an apartment at home when you travel? No. No, is one reason why I'm able to travel so much, because I don't pay for a place. And this is one reason why I'm more willing to like get a nicer place to stay, because I know I'm not going to be traveling for longer. You know, so I don't mind paying more if I'm going to be here. But the thing I don't want to do is I don't want to, pay like $2,500 in rent, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks out of the month. Like, come on, like that's just stupid. There, but paying $2,500 in rent or paying $1,800 a month in rent, and you're gonna be there the whole month. Well, that just works out more in your favor, you know. So I plan travel like that. I kept playing travel like that a lot. Guys, why do you guys keep asking me if I was smoking? Like, so what? Do you guys realize that in California, like, marijuana is legalized? Like, I can smoke weed in California. It's crazy how people are asking me if I'm smoking, but no one's asking me, oh, are you drinking? Like, I'm just drinking here. No one's saying anything about drinking. Like, I could literally just be filling this up with Jack Daniels, just sitting here just talking mad shit to y'all. But nobody's saying that, y'all. Everybody's just like, oh yeah, you smoking. You smoking, you smoking, you smoking, you smoking, you smoking. No, I'm not. Alright, don't look high. Cool. So guys, good news. If you want to buy a shirt, looks like the shirts will be available online tomorrow. I have to do things like take a lot of photos, and I also have to. The website I want is 901cali.com. And I was able to get it. So you can just go to 901cali.com. Well, you can't go now because it's not open now. But when it's open, you'll be able to go to 901cali.com and get shirts. Now, I've already told you guys what I'm gonna do is, like, I'm not making merch. No, I'm not making merch. Okay, what I'm doing is I want to constantly make shirts. Like, always come out with new shirts. Like, always. I basically want to start a new business. And I know you guys have probably heard a lot of people say the same thing. Oh, yeah. I know like 15 other people that started t-shirt businesses. Well, yeah, I know a lot of people that started t-shirt businesses too and failed too. But I got a different strategy, and I think I want to try it. So, yep, I'm going to do it too. Yeah. Yeah, but this one. I wasn't going to sell this one because I know this one is this might be a little too much for some of y'all. Cut off one of your dreads. You guys want to buy a dread? Maybe I'll sell dreads. I'll show you the other shirts too. So guys, I had to make a update to the shirts. I had to take one of the shirts away and switch with another shirt. Yeah, that could be offensive. It could be, but in the city, people, this is America, and wearing a Trump shirt is found to be very offensive. And that's the president of the United States, so. Basically what I'm saying is a lot of things offend people, so you just kind of got to take it how it is. We got this one. So before, I had this one in long sleeve, But now this one's gonna be in short sleeve. The long sleeve one, this one was the long sleeve one, it was like lower, but then this one's like more higher up. I just wanted it to be higher up. We have the Run edition. Run, motherfucker! And then this is one of the updates I made to this one. This was the Africa shirt. And I just updated it because I like the outline more. I like the outline more than the... I'll show you the other one. Hold on. So this here was the original African one. But the problem I don't like with this one is I don't like how big it is. Like, I don't like that vinyl. I don't like that. I don't like that. After I washed it like 5 times. Like, I washed it like 5 times and it's on there. It's good. But like, I just don't like I don't like the shiny effect. I don't like that glossy effect. So you know what? You won't see this one. So you see this one. So I like this one more. Yeah. So this is gonna be the one I'll like put out. I'll probably still wear this one randomly, but like it's not one of those that I really want to promote. And then I really like this one too. This one's clutch. I think this white light, this light is yellow. The soft white is like making a little reflection there. Yeah. All right, there we got it. Yeah, so like, I'm actually working on the prices. I think I told y'all like they're gonna be $20, but like, not all of them are gonna be $20. Some are gonna be 20, some are gonna be 18. I told you guys that free shipping would be after $50. I just updated it. I think I'm gonna have free shipping after $40. Yeah. And the whole idea is I want people to like get 2 shirts basically, you know, to get 2 shirts in. I'm gonna start this off, and eventually I'm gonna have long sleeve shirts. I'm in the process of testing a bunch of different shirts. I really, really like these shirts that I have here. These shirts that I wear. I found these online. I've been wearing these for months. I really would love to put some sort of prints on these, and the whole idea, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what I want to do. So the whole idea is to sell like 2 shirts, because you see how like you notice like I always clash colors together. That's what I want to keep doing, you know. And then this shirt will have something on it, and then the one underneath will have something on it too. So like if you take this one off, like you'll still have another graphic. Or if you don't want to wear 2 shirts, you know, you can just rock the other one. So that's kind of what I'm working on. It just takes time, you know what I mean? It takes time. You think it's too soon to reopen? I mean, maybe the cities like San Francisco and New York, but then other places, if they don't have a lot of cases, I mean, I guess let them reopen. But then once again, we don't have a cure. So if we don't have a cure, what that means is we just gotta do social distancing, right? That's what that means. Yeah, you need a passport to go to Canada for sure. I think we can use the passport card, right? Waiting for the outbreak due to reopen. So the thing with me is, I'm not gonna, like, if things open back up, I'm still not gonna go out. No, I'm still not gonna go out. I'm gonna keep my distance. Are you taking off? All right. Peace out. I don't know how long I'm gonna live stream, but I think I'll chill. When you sliding back to the continent, brother? I don't know. It's gonna be a minute. We gotta wait till, man. They cut flights back on. You know, they canceled a lot of flights, yo. Like, I don't know. I don't know if a lot of you have noticed right now, but they have canceled so many flights, and it's not just like they're canceling. Like, you have a lot of airlines that like they just shut down. Like, just because there's not a lot of business and they just can't afford to just keep flying. So it's gonna take a minute for all of them to just cut back on, and it could be, I don't know how long it could be. It could be bad. The stock market will be stagnant until this crisis is over. Maybe a year. Yeah, I would say. You should advertise to your customers, wash the shirts inside out, and don't dry them in the dryer. The vinyl will last longer. Yeah, that's true. Jermaine, how many friends do you consider to be one of your best friends? Someone you can hit up anytime and vent to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. I live a pretty lonely life. I'm gonna keep it real. I live a pretty lonely life. That's another reason why I don't mind staying in the U.S. and staying in like one place, because I can sort of like plant a tree instead of like planting the roots and then ripping them out of the ground, you know. But I don't know. I really don't have a lot of I don't know. I really don't. But that just making me think. Like, I really don't. It's kind of a downer. Jermaine, you're right. We're looking for the Israel girl you met in hiking SF. Oh, she's probably like in Israel or somewhere. She was really cool, actually. The heck? Like, am I like lighter here and like darker there? Like the fawn face? You're young. You'll get friends in other countries. Yeah, I know. Like, soon as I get countries, Jermaine the Lone Wolf. I mean, I'm not usually. I just like, I mean, I would love to be with someone, but like, I just don't meet anyone. Like, right now, if it was someone I could be chilling with, like, I would be chilling with them, you know? Like, I guess I have to put this out there if I wanted to chill with them. But like, I just don't have anybody to chill with. So I guess does that make me a lone wolf just because I don't have anybody to chill with? Like, I don't want to be by myself. Like, I want to be with someone, but like, I just haven't found anyone. So what does that make me? A lone wolf, really? You say go to Instagram? Dude, I be on dating apps all day, yo. I be on Facebook dating all day. I do not get a lot of matches, bro. Like, I do not get a lot of. That's why I don't even trip. I don't even trip, dude. I'm just like, oh well. If you actually got to know me, you would probably think I'm really, really cool, but it's alright. And then the thing about, I'm gonna tell you, dude, Facebook and Tinder, like all these, maybe Facebook is slightly different because there's profiles and all that. But I don't know, I get so tired of meeting people on text messages, yo. Like, I get so tired of meeting people through messages. Like, I'm so over that. Like, I'm so over it. Like, it's not a good way to meet people because they're not, you don't even know if they're connected or not. Like, majority of the time, they're emotionally disconnected. You hear me? Emotionally disconnected. You know what that's like when you talking to someone and they're emotionally disconnected? Like their emotions ain't even there. And that's just what dating, that's just majority of the time that's what dating is like when you're in a dating app. Like that's what it's kind of like, you know. The girls, we direct messaging me. The host didn't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Facebook seems to be like a platform for people with like, dude, Facebook does not seem like a good, like the matches on Facebook aren't that great either. Like whenever I swipe and meet people on Facebook, I'm like, is this who Facebook thinks I would be a good match with? Well, Facebook must don't know me very well. I thought Facebook, I thought Facebook blew, I thought Facebook had lots of data about me. Yes. Yes. Don't end the stream. I'll keep the stream going. I will keep the stream going, boys and girls. Yo, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up right now. Give your homeboy a thumbs up. Yo, are you from the Bay Area? No, I'm from Memphis. I'm from Memphis. I'm from Tennessee. Tennessee. I like meant to go to my freaking. Dude, I need to get out of San Francisco. Sorry, guys. I'm like looking for something, and something just dawned on me. I'm like, I gotta get out of San Francisco, yo. I hate how this big pimple is like right here. Like it would have been so much bigger if I wouldn't have popped it. Like it would have been like big and like white. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out where I move. What artist or album are you listening to the most right now? I've been listening to a lot of house right now. But I've been listening to a lot of what? Kodak Black, Young Boy Never Broke It. Young Boy Never Broke Again. I'm late. How deliveries nowadays? Deliveries, I mean, it was good up until just recently. Up until like about a week ago, it kind of slowed down. I think the reason why it slowed down a week ago is because less people are ordering because the weather's been nice, and within a week, they've like, I don't know. I just want to say like way more people are coming out now. Went outside to restock a restaurant and lines outside waiting food. I can't see it until you pointed. When was your last serious relationship? Oh, it was Oakland. When I dated the chicken Oakland. What's Memphis like? Memphis is like It's not as progressive as California. Put it like that. In stream. What do you mean in stream? Well, you told me like it's time to go. And if you want me to end the stream, you should give me super chat $20 out in the stream. I wish I was like playing a video game or something. Like then we could really be live streaming with y'all folks. Alpha. In Atlanta, they fighting over Jordans to shooting at malls. They fighting over Jordans? Fighting over Jordans. If you guys want to know what this is a picker. You use this for weeding, for vinyl. When you make t-shirts, you have to like weed it. Would you date a YouTuber? Yeah. But I found myself like less and less of a YouTuber now. I found myself more and more of a Facebooker, y'all. Because I spend way more time on Facebook now. Like, dude, in some Facebook groups, like I literally get like thousands of impressions. Like it's insane. And it's just off a post. Like it's insane. Like I like Facebook way more. That's another reason why I want to make t-shirts. It's not just to sell them on YouTube, not just to sell them with all of you guys, but more importantly to sell them on Facebook. Because I don't know. It's like not that people actually follow my page, but people actually follow my page, the same page that you guys follow, but they actually follow like actual me, like on YouTube. It's kind of weird. And then like I'm like popular in a lot of Facebook groups, like a lot of Facebook groups on all different genres, you know, from vegan food to electric bicycles to skateboarding to dreadlocks to just everything I like. Like I'm part of the group, you know. I found your channel by chance. It's chill. Oh, that's what's up. That is what's up, Michael Anthony. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, Facebook is freaking awesome. I know a lot of people don't like Facebook, but I love Facebook. I can sit on Facebook for hours. Bye, Jermaine. Good night. 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 Ooh. I think I'm gonna shave. Should I shave? I kind of want to because it would just be different to have no hair. I want to get my hair retwisted from the roots, but I want someone to do it. But of course, everything's closed. You know, those people holding up those signs. I need a haircut. I need a haircut. Yo, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Would you ever buy an electric motorcycle? Yeah, probably. Do another collab with Heather. It's been a minute since you guys linked up. She's getting married, if you didn't know. Yeah, I know. She's getting married, right? Heather she's very, very busy, yo. Okay, so tomorrow the website should be up. The website is 901cali.com. My eyes look really red right now. I'm gonna sit farther back from the camera. But yeah, so that's what I got going on. So if you want to check the website tomorrow, is 901cali.com. I don't know how I got that website, but like, what's pricing of the shirts? So actually, they're gonna be $20, and some of them are gonna be $18. Yeah, those are the prices. And I'll probably come out with shirts like every week. Not like every week, but like maybe every other week, I'll come out with like a shirt or two, and then add them on the site. And then every couple of months, I'll come out with like a couple of different shirts, and they're gonna all be like just like I'm gonna make my own, you know, another day, another dollar. But then a lot of the shirts are just gonna be like random shirts. I think that people will find them like appealing. Yeah, because I've only shown you like 5 or 6 of them. I have a lot of things that I have a lot more shirts that I've already made that I'm gonna wear. You know, the problem, I'll tell you one problem I'm running into with these shirts is it's really freaking up my hair. Okay, because what it's doing is, yeah, I know Beyond Meat's up 10% today. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a good one because so many people have been buying Beyond Meat. Um, but one thing that the shirts are doing, see, by all these shirts being brand new, when you get a brand new shirt, please do some with long sleeves. Yes, I will. I just gotta find long sleeve shirts first. But when you get brand new shirts, like they have like lint in them. Like just because it's a new shirt, like I don't care what type of shirt it's gonna have lint in it because it's brand new, right? It was just made, you know. And when you put them on, dreadlocks love lint, like they do, like they love lint, right? So you put it on, and then you take it off. And then you put another one on the next day, and then you take it off. And the next day, you put another one on, and you take it off. The next day, you just keep doing that, right? And then I noticed that, like, yo, I look at my hair, and like I would just look at the bottom. There's none here. Maybe there is some, but you can barely see it. Oh, there's this candle right here, like right above my head. Maybe you can see it. There's not a lot here, but like sometimes it'll be like lint, and I'll have to like pick it out. And the problem with picking at dreadlocks is when you pick it, you unravel it. But how else do you get the lint out of the hair? So you have to unravel it, and it's just like annoying. And I've had so much lint. I see some. Is it like here? Oh, here's a little bit. Do I have Bitcoin? I think I have like 70. No, like a couple $100 in Bitcoin. I think I have 70 in Ethereum. I just checked last. Yeah, so like it's such a mess. Like so much lint, and then I don't just want to throw this on the ground. I want to take it and like put it on this glass, because that way it's too heavy. It's not gonna fall anywhere. But yeah, it can be a killer. It looks in my eye. Please do some with long sleeves. Yeah, I will. I just read that comment. So guys, I think it's about that time. Whew. Oh, I'm pretty sure one day when I want to cut my dreads, I'll just wake up randomly and just cut them. I'm pretty sure that's what'll happen. Because I randomly got them. Like the day I got them, I didn't know I was going to get dreads that day I woke up. And I imagine the same thing will happen when I want to get rid of them. And it'll probably be, I'm just guessing. This is just a guess. It'll probably be a hot day. You know what I mean? I probably won't do this in the middle of winter. It'll probably just be like a really hot day, and I'm just like, oh, fuck it. I want to go swimming. I don't want this. I don't want that. I'm just going to take off, take off, take off, take off, take off, take off, take off. Maybe if y'all like gave me a bunch of super chat, I would shave my head. What's up, bro? How was your day? It was good. It was good, Joshua. It was good. I didn't really go out as much today. I did a lot of stuff like here on the computer indoors, working on a lot of projects and stuff like that. Well, not a lot of projects, but working on this one project. And I also was doing some stuff with the shirts too. How much can I send you right now? I'll cut your hair off. I don't know. You can't send me money to cut my hair off, cause I would want to keep my hair. I like my hair. I think it's cool. It's a hassle though. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's not, because it's a hassle. Like it is. Like it's a hassle. Like it's a lot of hair. But then at the same time, it's cool. You know, like if I go around the city, so many people will compliment me. Like, dude, like so many people. Like, so I filmed 2 videos of me cycling, right? And one video was me cycling in the Tenderloin, and the other video was me cycling in Soma. And I filmed both videos on the same day, basically back to back, right? Dude, within the video, like multiple people, because I was riding slow, because I was trying to film like the streets and stuff like that. Multiple people were telling me like, "Yo, I like your hair." Yeah, like, "Yo, I like your hair." Like, "Yo, I like your hair." Like, it was like over and over and over, and I was just kind of like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, it doesn't really happen this much, you know? Like, it's making me shy. Like, it happens a lot. Like, so I know a lot of people hate on it. But the amount of attention that it draws is like insane. Like it really is. And like people know me just because of the hair. Like if I was just a buzz shaved cut head, dude, like I would not stick out. I would not stick out. Like I wouldn't. But like all this red bullshit, yo, I stick out. Oh my gosh, what did that just say? I always look for you when I'm in the city. So I thought about blue dreads, but the thing with red works. Red just works. Like blue is a little. I don't think I can rock blue as long as I can rock red. How long do you think your new growth is? I don't know, dude. I definitely got some new growth. For sure. Because if we just take one of these here, I've actually retwisted that one. Some of these are like the new growth is like, so this one's got a lot of new growth. Like, there's a lot of new growth. Sleeping can be a little weird. That's another reason why I get a lot of length, because most people tie their dreadlocks up at night, and I don't. Yeah, most people they tie theirs up at night. I usually tie mine up like this at night. Like, yeah, I would sleep like this, or I would sleep with no, with it not tied up at all. Like I would sleep with it not tied up, and when I do that, like basically, like I'll have the hair just just out, and I'll just have it like above my head, and then I can roll around. I can roll around. That looks really cool. That looks really cool because there's like one in front of my face. It snaps. What are your thoughts on Chicago? Man, they say it's Chirac, right? I mean, I don't really know too much about Chicago. It was a YouTube video up here for me to watch. I wish I could make more videos, yo, but I don't know. I'm liking on YouTube videos. See ya, brah. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Locks, head hurt. At the end of the day, weight off locks. I'm gonna say this shit's heavy. In this position, it's not heavy at all. Like I don't feel it. But certain positions, oh my gosh, like certain ways I wear it, like I can feel it more than others. Oh my gosh, like this one, like I don't feel it at all. I don't feel it at all because it's so spread out, and then it's not exactly pointed. It's like a glob. When I have it like pointed up, as soon as I go outside and it's windy, shit hurts because the wind blows it and I can feel the roots pulling. So that can kind of be a bummer. Ooh, that's a lot of length in that one. See, this is when you need a girlfriend when they can go through and pull the length out of your hair. This is actually the connection point of these two locks. Dang. Killer. Killer. Two huge pieces of lint. This is probably from my black shirt. You know, if I didn't have so many freaking colors in my hair, it wouldn't be so bad. But because if I was wearing a black shirt all the time, the black would go in the black and you wouldn't be able to see it. But then with the red, the black is going to go in the red and you're going to see it in the red. This one's very frayed. I probably should have boiled these before I install them. I heard this chick online, she said that she boils her dreadlocks and they don't fray as much. Were you in Peck Heights yesterday or today? I was driving around that area. I was in Peck Heights definitely yesterday and I was in Peck Heights today. I'm always in Peck Heights because freaking so many deliveries are going to Peck Heights now. Bruh, no one care. Oh, no one care? Alright, my bad. Well, I still got people in the stream. Please confirm. Will R. I guess Will R. Because in my book, only a third one really counts, huh? Does the third event after the first one Tuesday occur? Oh, I'm not gonna freaking worry about some riddle, man. I'm not trying to use like all four corners of my brain right now. I'm just trying to use like just this part of my brain. Oh, so it's made out of like synthetic plastic or something. Like if I like took a lighter, it would like freaking. It wouldn't go up, but it would burn. But then it wouldn't just go up, but it would like slowly burn, you know? I'm not gonna demonstrate for you guys. This one is like darker. Probably because of the sun changes them. Damn, rent is ridiculous in California. Yeah, rent is ridiculous in California. I like wearing it like this actually. I like it because it's all on one side. I mean, you know, like every morning I wake up and I'm in the mirror, like, okay, how am I gonna wear my hair today? I'm like, how am I gonna wear this shit? Okay, I'm gonna wear it like this. Cool. Let's go. And then I go downstairs. As soon as I go downstairs, like there's a security lady that works like Monday through Friday, and she's always like, "Ooh, you got your hair down today," you know. When I have it down, like she always like talking, like she's always nice and friendly, you know. You ever heard that great speed oil is good for maintaining of dreads? Oh yeah, I use Dr. Bronner's actually. I use Dr. Bronner's. I just put it in the water and then dunk my head. I like just washed my hair recently. Love your videos, bro. Oh, thanks. 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 I just wanted to do a screenshot really fast. Are my eyes really red? I don't think so. Though we're almost at like 2 hours. My computer's gonna die, my phone's dead. No, my phone's on 6%. Funniest thing you've seen since lockdown? Um, I don't know. I saw a guy setting some he set some backpacks and stuff on fire on Market Street today. I don't think I'm gonna cut my hair. His hair is freaking awesome, yo. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking cool. It's kind of what I think I may do is I may cut the sides, like shave the sides off. Because if I shave the sides off, that's gonna take away some weight. Because it's a bunch of dreadlocks right here. There's like 8. There's like on this side there's more. There's like 10 on this side, or no, there's like 8 on this side and like 12 on this side. So if I shave the sides, that'll take away like a large chunk of the dreadlocks. But I would only do that in the summer because it's kind of hard to wear. Like in the winter, like this part of my head's gonna be cold. Like maybe if I can wear a headband or something. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. You say don't do that. I probably won't, you know. But it's something I was thinking about. Because I got a bunch of dreadlocks over here. Like a bunch. Like on this side. There's way more on this side. Like that's why there's 3 right here. That's why there's 3 like right here. Like I look at other people's dreadlock videos and like I don't know, everybody's dreadlocks are different. Like I've seen people with like really, really small ones and I see people with big ones, so it just really depends. And there's this one. It was like right here. Oh, so we got 4. Oh, you would shave the sides? Yeah, I'll probably experiment with it. I am getting a little breakage. I probably need to crochet for a little bit, like for a day. What's other ways you can style your dress differently? I really don't wear my hair down. Like I never wear it down. The reason why I don't wear it down is because I always have a jacket on, and the jacket always has a hood. If I was just wearing a t-shirt like outside, like I could wear it down because it could blow in the wind and it would just fall and hit my back and it wouldn't get caught in the freaking jacket. So I don't usually wear it down. And I also don't, I could braid it, but I haven't really braided it. Ooh, it was some breakage. It was some big dreading. What time do you usually start your day? Wake up like 6, 7. Yeah, like this morning I was up at like 6 before the stock market. And 6:30 rolled around and I didn't even pay any attention. Why Germ? Oh, slurring, yo. Cause Germ is just full of that goose. He full of that goose. He loose on that goose, and you know what they say? They say gin, I'll make you sin. They say gin, I'll make your body bend. Ow! Let's hang out. Okay, for sure. You meet me at Fisherman's Wharf now. No, I don't want to get out right now. Bombed any hills since quarantine? I've been bombing too many hills. Go to my Facebook page. You'll see some hills. I was just out there just riding them hills, yo. I was on a bike the other day, hit 40. Yo, 40 miles an hour. Like, going downhill, too. I said, this is good. This is fun. Do you have SFB stock? Okay, so someone said something about Uber earlier. And I actually sold a lot of Uber at 29. It was like 100 and, I forget, 160 shares, I think. It was 60, 60, and 60. So that's like 100, that's 180 shares. Because I don't know, man. Uber they might not make it after this one. They might not make it with this one. I mean, they do got like $8 billion in cash or $10 billion in cash or whatever. But it really doesn't matter how much cash they got. I'm thinking about this scenario that's going on. They're going to burn through that cash so fast. It'll just be, by the end of this year, they'll be out of cash, you know? And then also, like, I really think that Tesla's going to succeed. And if Tesla's going to succeed... Okay, so someone just said Facebook. Dude, actually, I think Facebook is actually a really good one. Just because, what if Facebook does come out with Libra? And what if Libra is, like, used widely around the world? That could be very, very good for Facebook. So, yeah, Facebook could be a good one. And then also, look at Facebook's future, yo. Like, you know, Amazon is like their biggest thing that they got. But Amazon is freaking not Amazon, Instagram. But Instagram is freaking. It's sort of hit its peak, but I don't know. Facebook will probably buy another company. Like they'll probably buy something else. You know, it's insane how TikTok got so big, and that's owned by like the Chinese Communist Party. And I know it's not actually owned by the Chinese Communist Party, but it's owned by whatever the name of the company is that own them. The Chinese Communist Party owns that company, so you get where it's going. Like they own it, so. Venezuela. It'd be funny if Uber doesn't make it because Charlie's kind of like so out his stress before COVID. Yeah, that's true. What do you think about locks on Asians? Dude, it's actually really popular. You should join some of those dreadlock Facebook groups. Because people always post up, like, dreadlock photos, like, all the time. And it's always people of, like, different races. And, like, there's, like, I see Asian people post up dreadlock photos all the time. And, I mean, it freaking works, right? It totally works. I know Asian dreads look a little bit different because the hair texture is different, you know? Is the U.S. using the crisis to by and take over other countries? I don't think so. I think China is using the crisis to take over and buy other countries, not the U.S. Sorry, I'm gonna put this candle out because it's getting really hot. Sorry guys, but I just don't want it to smell like a burnt candle in here. Where's your receipt? Yeah, I got my receipt, yo, homie. Let me see your receipt. Yeah, as long as you don't actually see what's in my bag, we straight. I might have something in there that might scare you. You might open up my bag and might take a deep breath. You might say, oh my, what do you have there? Whew. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I think I am going to end the stream. Businesses are opening up, from what I heard. Yeah, businesses are opening up. I saw a couple of businesses that sort of opened up today that I haven't seen open up in ages. Like, I go to make a delivery and I go to some certain office buildings and I just tell people, it's so nice to see you guys back open. And they say the same thing. It's so nice. It's so nice to be back, you know? But anyway, boys and girls, I love all of y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. And peace out, y'all. I will see y'all later. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.